Jeff Dickens is here, Director of Media Analysis with MRC Newsbusters. I almost died of shock, but a liberal got fired for saying something bad about Trump on social media. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
Has this ever happened before, ever?
Well, I mean, yes, we've had, I think, occasionally you have news anchors, reporters like back in the CNN had a couple that just like they will express. But usually what they do is they say something that offends somebody on the left that gets them fired. Mm-hmm. This is a situation where he actually got fired for attacking conservative Stephen Miller, calling him a hate machine, basically, full of hatred. So yeah, it's a little bit different.
Okay, so I still don't quite understand though, because I thought they were allowed to do whatever they wanted to do.
Yes, I think what you have is a case where Moran was nearing the end of his contract, and he kind of felt like he needed to go out in a blaze of glory, I suppose. Try to suck up to maybe getting a new job with somebody even further left.
Yeah, well, CNN's always hiring. They go through them like
exactly.
diarrhea.
So I'm just theorizing.
Yeah. Well, Terry Moran, for those who don't know, was an ABC News senior national correspondent. He's been biased for years. That's why this shocked me so much. But he tweeted an attack against President Trump and Stephen Miller as world-class haters. And they demanded his immediate termination at MRC, and looks like you got your way.
Yeah, once again, it's another scalp for the MRC, I suppose you could say. But yeah, it's I put up a compilation of the worst of Terry Moran at the MRC. We try to apply ourselves on having these collections available very quickly. Mm-hmm. Where it's just you can see, like you pointed out, he's been this way for so long. Mm-hmm. It's like this is like what took so long. Well, we know what took so long is that ABC doesn't care. Right. It's just like, in fact, you have to be left. But so there's, and then not only Donald just being hateful against conservatives and Republicans, but it was also sucking up to Barack Obama and Democrats. And I think that we have a famous quote there where Terry Moran said when Obama was inaugurated, it's like this is the first time someone was stepping down to take the office of the presidency. As if Obama was God.
It's so sad. But you know what? That's just we're an ABC affiliate, and I it drives me crazy. But they Moran has called, and I did have the 2-minute thing queued up, but it's only a 6-minute interview, so I don't want to take 2 minutes of it with Terry Moran's disgusting whatever. But he's called Trump the Führer, says he's stirring racist fears, neo-Nazi waste. Trump is none of those things. He's never done anything to even indicate any of those things. And this No King's Day thing was absolutely funny. Everybody was laughing at them because kings in countries where they have kings, they don't allow protests against kings. So this man was elected, and I don't get it. Just because he's trying to keep his promises and doing whatever it takes to keep our sovereignty and our borders safe, that doesn't make him a king. That makes him a good president.
Yeah, it was funny. I think that Trump put on Truth Social, you can tell this is how worried he was about those protests. He goes on there, I want to thank everyone for the No Kings. I'm still here. I'm still your president. So King hasn't taken over, and I thank the left for making sure King didn't take over. You can tell he was having a blast with that. Not worried at all. No, he was. It was quite a contrast in pictures. Here you have the left in cities like Portland once again doing damage to a federal building and private small businesses, and just being the loony left. And then on Saturday you had the president honoring the Army on his 250th birthday, and it was just these great Americans that are willing to sacrifice their lives and have sacrificed their lives, and he's doing this great honor. It's like, wow. You wonder why the Democratic Party is at 18%.
Yeah, everybody. But the Democrats kept saying Trump did this to show his military might, and that he was just showing off, just like a communist would in North Korea or Russia. I'm like, That has nothing to do with what he's doing, but that's how their brains work.
Yeah, it is, and yeah, it was wonderful. I urge your audience to check out the images because it's like you could tell that yeah, these were men and women that were absolutely beaming with pride.
Yeah.
They had a chance to walk down Washington D.C. and be celebrated like
And
that.
it's a
And, yeah,
landmark birthday. It's a landmark.
Yes, yeah, 250. So it wasn't just like, oh, they try to say it was Trump's birthday. That just happened to coincide.
Yep.
It was pre-planned.
Yeah. Well, and what a nice birthday gift if you're going to look at it that way. But, you
Right.
know, just the patriotism of the first family with Melania's hand on her heart and the salutes and everything, it was so great. One guy is so stupid. He goes, why is he saluting with his left hand? I said, it's a picture, dummy. That's his right hand. You're just looking at it. Just people are so stupid. But you at MRC Newsbusters, you said, how does Moran still have a job? And apparently someone heard you. Because now he doesn't.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
there's that.
Yeah. So we'll take that. We'll take
Yeah.
that pat on the back.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if it was because of you or if they were just sick of him or what, but the fact that they've gotten rid of Don Lemon now at a certain station, they've gotten rid of quite a few of these folks over the years. Maybe this is a trend.
Well, one can only hope. I hope, I think the MRC has done a great job of opening up people's eyes. And it's really, we were founded in 1987, and all we've been doing is confirming what people on the right have always known about the quote-unquote legacy media, ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, and, of course, CNN and MSNBC. But it's what we do here. And we like to say we watch it so you don't have to.
Yeah, and most people don't. You can tell by the ratings. Jeff Dickens is Director of Media Analysis, MRC Newsbusters. Where do they go to see Moran's little montage and more of what you're doing, Jeff?
Newsbusters.org. And if you want to follow me on X.com, formerly Twitter, it's at GC Dickens.
There you go. And you can't follow Terry Moran because he's not there anymore. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.